Hello, hello. It's been a hot minute. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are here for a collective love reading. Today is April, just taking a swing at it, 6th, 7th, possibly. We are almost to that solar eclipse that's going to cross over and have a crossing point in the a little bit more south from the Midwest. And I did see this thing about earthquakes causing, I mean, eclipses causing earthquakes just from that major alignment that the earth, the sun, and the moon do at this crossover in the solar sky. So yeah, big things are happening right now. So I wanted to dig a little deeper today, and this is a little different reading than I would normally do. So let's just dive right into it. So I pulled oracle cards from Messages from the Heart, and these are beautiful cards. They are heart shaped. So in meditation, these cards came out for us. And I also actually reset all of my decks. So I shuffled all the decks that I have intuitively chosen out of over 100 decks to use as my main decks for reading because I felt that they were extremely high vibrational. And again, here we go. Let's just jump right into it. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So that is really big. That is what this solar eclipse is doing. It is causing massive change in our lives. Whether we were ready for it or not, here we go. So buckle up, buttercup. Our next card we got was freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restriction or perceived limitations through the lowering energy. No, not the lowering energy. The loving energy of openness. Freedom. So, it feels like what's happening to a lot of us in this collective is old patterns are coming back up and they're showing themselves. This could be past loves, past ideologies, and what we're seeing is, we're ready for this change ultimately, but then our past might not be ready for the change. So it is that it's that buckle up energy because we are being requested to make these changes, and if you don't, the universe, the astral, is going to really show you who's in charge. So God bless. Anyways, moving on into our Messages from the Heart cards, we have the first one out of the deck was Twin Flame. Your passion ignites. So this is going into the love portion of it to last week I had this big download about Chiron and conjunct with Venus. Was it Venus? So anyways, it was like the deepest wound being Chiron. So Chiron represents your deepest wound, and then conjuncting Venus, which is like your emotions, your love, all of that kind of range. So there was this really heavy energy of like that mass realization of what our biggest wounds were. And it was heavy Libra energy because we had just gone through the lunar eclipse on the 25th of March. So there was that was what ultimately started propelling us into this astral change that's happening right now. So the next card we got was power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So that is a change a lot of us are dealing with, is how to manage this power. within the relationship dynamics, whether it be family, lovers, friends, children, whatever it may be, okay? Because there is this massive reflection through us through the Kion, and the south and north nodes that conjunct Venus. So, and that right there rolls us into the next card that came out of the deck, which is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So, you that power, you're feeling it. You're being able to see what you need to do to change. You're kind of like rolling into our next card, which is surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives and let go, and all will work out. So yeah, the passion is helping us lead into the surrender card, because when you start following your heart, it takes you into the next card, which is new beginnings. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And then we're just going to jump right into the next card, time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So, we are humans and we have been programmed to move as quickly as we want. So some of us may want to, like accelerate this change, but intuitively, how fast to move, and you can tap into the better timing of it if you tap deeper into your heart, deeper into that passion and the power that we've been bestowed with by this energy, these eclipse energies, and even transforms all things. So that shows that you are digging into this deeper, passionate, powerful space within. Next card, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay, so that is a big one. That is definitely like an explanation card to why the feelings are so extreme during this solar craziness, bipolar insanity. And so what they're saying is, what spirit is saying through the messages is like, remove your emotions from what's happening and just go forward and just do it, especially if it's like regular everyday responsibilities of a human. You need to remove your emotions from it and just keep walking forward in there. But if you're listening to this reading on YouTube, you are of the collective that is this, person who walks through using and expressing their deeper emotions and their deeper feelings, because it is how we got to get on this path of twin flames. Anyways, our last card on the deck. So not to cut that card short, but emotions are really important. And one thing that I want to say about emotions is that is the reason we are here having this human experience, because as a soul in any other form, you don't get to express emotions like you do when you come down here and incarnate on Earth. That is one of the blessings of being in your human form, is emotions. But you have to really be able to hone those skills so you know when to use your emotions and when to pull back due to what you need to get done, because it can cloud your vision and it can affect your purpose. It can derail you if you use your emotions negatively, or it can, or it can boost you up if you use it positively. So that's what that card is saying. Again, very, very good stuff. Our last card, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So there it goes. So try not to be too extreme about it, because it's not that serious. It's just a fucking Saturday in the middle of April. Not middle, we're at the beginning, but it will be the middle here soon. And that is my human being like, okay, come on, time, let's hurry up. But it is not my timing, it's divine timing. It's not your timing, it's divine timing. Like, we get intuitive nudges so that we know we're close to the timing, but we don't know when, you know? Like, the soul knows, but the human is clouded judgment. Study and uncloud your judgment. Okay, so I did pull one final card, and I put it next to our postcard from Spirit Message. This card was Romance, Cupid's Arrow Strike. So be prepared, because what you're sitting and doing, or what you're up and doing, okay? What you're up and doing, what you're preparing for this next chapter in your life, you know, you are going to, if you're not struck by like a actual literal romantic, like, you're going to find your partner, your husband, or whatever, it's going to be a new romance with life. You're going to learn how to enjoy life more, you know, and it's a romance with yourself, you know. It's, you need to learn how to give to yourself first before this romance of your life, or if it is a romantic partner, so that you can feel confident in how you give to yourself, that you could offer this to another human being, and not in a sense where y'all are looking for what you can offer to each other, but when it comes in the form of like romance or love or any of those very passionate, kind emotions, give it to yourself first. You're the most important. Last message from, beautiful message from a spirit on the postcard. Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find the peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and the peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up, and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you, loving you so much. That is an amazing card to end this reading on. I don't feel called to the Rumi deck today, but love yourself. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Till the next time. Aloha.